Malo Soifua, class of 2022, family and friends. Good morning. For those who don't know me, my name is Aiga, but many of you know me as Ina. Today, we celebrate an amazing accomplishment, and I couldn't have been happier with how far we've come, given the last 2 years of enduring the pandemic. We're truly resilient because we've completed a chapter in our lives where we transitioned online and had to adapt to a new learning environment, everyone's favorite, Zoom University. I'm joking. It's nice to see everyone in person and not in little boxes on a computer screen. For many of us, this is the first time seeing each other in 2 years. So while we're all here, I wanted to express the importance of sharing our stories. We've learned from strong leaders in our West Oahu community that our stories can be used to heal, inspire, and build meaningful connections with others. Before I share my story, I'd like to talk about some of you that have inspired me. I already see some of you in the crowd, and I asked if you were coming to commencement, so I'm gonna call you out and you gotta come forward. First, I'd like to call on Joe. Joe, wave to the crowd. Let everyone know where you are. Joe, also known as Uncle Joe. When I was in the Pueo Leadership Program, I always called him Uncle because he looked at me like, stop calling me Uncle when you know I'm still a cousin, yeah? And I look at him like, sure, yeah, whatever you say, Uncle, I mean cousin. Nah, jokes, just jokes. Thank you for being an older brother to me. You continue to remind me that we come from a long line of storytellers, and you always encourage me to share my story. Next, I'd like to call on Dr. Becca Romine. Wave to the crowd, Becca. Let them know. Also known as my school parent. I kid you not, the majority of us health profession students, 99% of the time, look stressed out. And Becca always comes into class with a big smile on her face and says, how's everyone doing? Already knowing what our answer is. Then she'll make us say one good thing happening in our lives to help us focus on the positive side. You never fail to put a smile on my face. And I'm thankful for your positive energy. Finally, I'd like to call on Robin. Gotta stand, Robin. I'm the math and organic chemistry tutor at the No'eau Center. And I was always in Robin's office, venting, complaining, or talking about something. I think I'd go into her office so often that she'd take out her notepad and be like, okay, what's wrong? What's going on? And then she'd write down everything and guide me with logic because I lead with emotion. Thank you, Robin, for always lending an ear and being a great role model for us student leaders. Now that I've talked about 3 of many people who've supported me through my journey, there's one person who won't be here to stand. So, Mom, you gotta put the phone down for a bit because you gotta stand. Please stand in Dad's place. In 2011, my dad passed away, and at the age of 12, I had to become a role model and parent figure to my brother and act as a pillar of strength for my mom. At the age of 12, it was extremely difficult to process my own trauma, grieve, and focus on school while supporting my family. Before I came to this school, I was completely lost because I didn't know who I was as a Samoan woman or my place in the Polynesian community. I asked myself multiple times, how was I supposed to give back to those who have sacrificed so much for me? Still, the love that I've received from my mom, who's endured the past 11 years without being with my dad. And the people who are standing, and my dad, who is definitely standing next to me right now, motivated me to keep going. The endless support that I've received from the faculty, my classmates sitting with me, have helped me heal and find purpose in my life. It took this village to share their stories to help heal this child. Thank you for providing me with the safe space to grow and be vulnerable. No matter where I go, I'll always be with you. Please continue to share your stories so you can inspire people like me. Thank you so much.